of Capital of Combat. The name says it all. I'm Hakeem Branch.
Rob Jarrell.
And today we're going to preview this Friday's Premier Boxing Championship card, which is on Spike TV. I think they call it like Friday Night Knockouts because they got MMA on Friday nights, they got Glory Kickboxing, and they have good old-fashioned Duchess of Queensberry, Marcus of Queensberry, whatever.
Yeah.
You know, boxing that we all know and love. But in the first card, we got Berto-Garcia versus Sean Porter, and then we got Andre Berto versus Berto-Lopez. It should be two entertaining fights. First up, we got Porter and Garcia. Rob's gonna take it away.
Now, last time we saw Sean Porter, he lost his belt to Kell Brook out of England, and what can I say? I mean, he could have did better in that fight, but Kell Brook came out with a great game plan, and he took it. So it's time for Sean Porter to start working his way back up. Now, his first fight is going to be against Berto-Garcia, who has been on a tear since his last loss in 2010 versus Antonio Margarito.
It's a long time ago.
Yeah.
5 years.
So the guy is actually pretty fresh. I don't think he fought any more than maybe 3 times a year. 3 times in 2014, I think once in 2013, once or twice in 2013, same in 2012. So yeah, he hasn't really been taking a lot of punishment, and he should have plenty of rest because this will be his first fight of the year. And I'm looking for Porter to do a lot of the same. I mean, I can't really see him improving. I think he really wants to come out and make a point that that was a fluke and that he's working his way back up to get that belt. I mean, he's supremely confident. It's not like he was knocked out. It wasn't even really as much of a whitewash as maybe some people have saw it. Mm-hmm. But I think it's his time. He wants to come out and make a point because he is still hungry. He's had a taste of the belt. He wants to get that belt, and this is just the first obstacle in his path.
Yeah. This match was set up for Sean Porter to look good and somebody that was going to give him some work, but he can still be showcased against. Mm-hmm. So let's just see how well he showcases. One thing that Porter does that I don't like is he sometimes lunges out of position and he leaves his feet behind him when he goes to punch. Hopefully he's been working on that. And also, maybe because Kell Brook ended up being a lot bigger than a lot of us expected, us included. Right. His stamina didn't look that great in that fight. Whereas it looked like it was improving in the 2 Julio Diaz fights.
Right. Really didn't see that in the Maldonado fight because he knocked him out
because fourth round.
Fourth round?
He blew through Maldonado and then, he fought Kell Brook. So hopefully he can get some rounds in against Garcia. We can see if he's working on his stamina or not. And we'll see what happens with him after the fight. So we're expecting him to win. Maybe a decision. Because if this guy went 10 rounds with Margarito, I don't think that...
But remember, that was after the Mosley fight, which means it was after, they discovered some possible foul play.
Well, actually, it was 100% foul play because they did find the stuff in there.
Well,
but they're suspecting that he did it his entire career.
And remember, going forward, they not having none of that.
Right. And I don't think he did score any knockouts since Cotto. Mm-mm. Oh, because after he beat Garcia, he got his ass whooped by Manny Pacquiao. Then he got his ass whooped by Miguel Cotto. Yeah. Well, he was actually coming on in that fight. We are going off on a tangent.
Sorry about that. But I'm looking for Porter. I'm not looking for him to knock out Garcia. Garcia is a pretty tough guy, and Porter really isn't a really clean puncher.
Yeah. He was hitting Paulie really clean, and I was impressed with that. But he kind of regressed back to the non-clean puncher in the Kell Brook fight. So I thought he was making progress. I was incorrect. Mm-hmm. So hopefully he can shore that up and lands a little bit more cleaner. He might, get a better power delivery.
That's right.
So let's move on to the main event, which we have Andre Berto versus Berto-Lopez. Now this is Andre Berto's second fight since I think he tear his shoulder, rotator cuff,
and Carras,
and Soto Carras, and his loss was Jesus Soto Carras. He just beat Steve Upshur Chambers. a few months ago. I can't remember when, but he looked pretty decent in that fight. He's still working with Virgil Hunter. So they're still, hopefully in that time, he's gotten some real time to gel with him and really show what he can do. And that's what this fight is all about. He's in there with somebody that's going to give him tough rounds. He's going to be in his face. It's pretty much the exact same fight as the Porter-Garcia fight. So it's just that Porter and Berto have different styles. And Garcia-Lopez have different styles as well. But, I mean, it's the same scenario for both of these fights. So we're looking for Andre Berto to get his rounds in, shore up on his defense because he can be hit pretty easily. Throw those rapid-fire combinations. Maybe get Josecito Lopez out of there. I don't see that happening.
Yeah. Well, he did. Josecito Lopez was in there against some pretty hard hitters. I mean, remember he fought Marcus Maidana, which I think he lost by a knockout.
Yeah, but that was a back and forth fight in which he hurt Maidana a few times.
True.
He was completely outgunned against Canelo Alvarez. So, you know, he broke Victor Ortiz's jaw.
And he was getting hit pretty cleanly in that fight too. So
yeah. So this guy's pretty tough. But if you're gonna stop him, you gotta really put it on him. And I don't think Andre Berto's gonna be able to. Like, he'll hit him with like a single hard shot every now and then. But
unless Virgil Hunter has told him how to bury up his shots, because when he throws those flurries, he's throwing those flurries, but he's not taking anything off him. He's not burying up those shots.
Right.
So hopefully Virgil Hunter can calm him down, still shoot those rapid fire punches, but take it a little bit, you know, tap and like surprise him with a hook.
Power shot,
yeah.
Right.
So I mean, that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for Virgil not to just make him to increase anything physically, but to make him a little bit mentally stronger, and a little bit just a little bit smarter while out there in the ring, like working on defense and you know, getting in and out of staying away from fire. And it's not like Josecito Lopez is the fastest guy in the world, so this should be, you know, I'm not gonna say relatively safe, but he should be able to see the shots coming.
Right. So let's see how it shakes out. Pretty cut and dry episode, folks. Thanks for watching. If you guys haven't subscribed, do so. You can follow us on our Facebook page, Capital of Combat, Google Plus, same name, plus Capital of Combat. You can hit us up on our email, capitalcombat@gmail.com. If you guys got any questions, hit us up on any of those platforms. We'll get you in the combat mailbag. We got technical toolbox for you just about every month, and we got plenty more recaps, breakdowns, and coming soon, the granddaddy of them all, Mayweather-Pacquiao coverage. So stay tuned, and we'll catch you guys in the next episode. Peace.
This is round one, and you've already lost. They don't seem to see that everything we've done is come at a cost. My fists are on fire, I perform till I perspire. My demons are in a rage, keep thinking that it's a game. I kick rhyme, hurricane. I told them I don't play, I'm liquid.
Black Street Fighter.